We all know that trick-or-treating is one of the best parts of Halloween, but you want to do it safely. And with that in mind, we have a great event to tell you about. It is the third annual Pennsylvania State Police Troop N Hazleton and First Responder Trunk or Treat. Pleased to be joined right now by Trooper Anthony Petrosky, who is Community Services Officer and Public Information Officer for Troop N. Trooper Petrosky, this is important. People want their kids to stay safe while they're going trick-or-treating. This is the best case scenario.
Yes, and these events are growing throughout the area because they're safe, they're controlled, and it's from trusted sources. So this is the third year we're going to be holding the Trunk or Treat event, and we call it a first responder trunk or treat because all municipal police departments in the area, along with the Pennsylvania State Police, will be present here for this. Fire trucks, EMS, and the Pennsylvania State Police helicopter will be there for this event. It's wonderful. Kids now they have to dress up. Okay, that's the only must. They could go around to each vehicle, check out the cars, get some candy, talk to first responders, see the helicopter, have a great time, all while being in a safe, controlled environment.
But if people are still going to go trick-or-treating, what advice do you have for them so that they can stay safe?
Number one, if you're going out with younger children, make sure there's some sort of light or reflective clothing on them, even if you just tag it on the back of their costume so you can keep track of them. There's a lot of little blinking lights or flashlights you could hook onto the costumes, so you could always have a visible eye on your child or children that you're taking out. Now, we used to talk years ago about, well, there might be razor blades and candy, and I don't know if that was an old wives' tale or what, but nowadays we have to look at the candy before we let our children eat it. We have to make sure that it's in legitimate wrapping. It's not candy in cellophane wrapping or in any kind of plastic or Ziploc baggies. Okay, it should be in a sealed wrapper. No breaks, no dents, no rips in it. You know that it's a trusted candy. And we have to look at this stuff. We cannot just let our kids have it. There are things out there, drugs that are, identified to look as some sort of candy, but really they're drugs. That's to deceive law enforcement and other agencies. We don't want this to get into the children's hands. So take a look at the candy. If there's any questionable marks or anything on it, toss it out. Go where you could trust the people. And on top of just kid safety and trick-or-treating safety, let's talk about drivers on Halloween night. There's a lot of these events going on. Halloween's on a Monday. There's going to be lots of kids out trick-or-treating. As a licensed driver, it's our responsibility to make sure that we are aware that there's going to be a lot of pedestrians on or around the roadway. And we have to have our eyes on the road at all times, put the phones down, focus on driving, and get where you're going from point A to B safely, not only for you, but for everybody that's walking around.